Okay, we are going to do a brand new all signs. I'm just going to get set up and then we will start off with Aries and we'll go right the way through to Pisces tonight. I've got a Pims today. I'm going to need to run and turn off the oven in a moment for my late lunch. I just had to on road rage, so we're going to sage. Right, let's start off this live on the laptop as well. Hi Christina, I'm very good, thank you. Just been out to play tennis with my nephews. What have you been up to today? Varian Redbeard's here, fantastic. What's everyone been up to? I've been watching Empress of Energy. She's off in Brazil at the moment. My God, looks amazing. Now that's a holiday. So glad that Spain won in the World Cup final, but what was that half-time performance about? That was so weird. They've made football into the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, but that's not our culture to do that. The only country to like absolutely ruin the World Cup. At least the Tates got arrested. That's something. So much going on at the moment. I can't remember what to click on. Right, I need to get my shit together now. Content, is it? Lives. Okay, this is it. I remember now. Oh my goodness, it's the summer holidays and I keep waking up so early. I remember now. Oh my goodness. You didn't watch footy anymore? Trump absolutely ruined the World Cup, yeah. Yeah. Argentina was such sore losers, goodness me, that's such bad role modelling. They shouldn't be allowed to do finals for that. Argentina was such sore losers. Let's turn that, I'm getting like stereo sound. That was not good role modelling. At all. Ooh, I feel like very excited to do some tarot. Can you see my Salvador Dali t-shirt? I'm obsessed, aren't I? I'm fangirling. Look at him in his sailor's outfit as well. Let's see if I can get it closer. Take it out there. Very cool. I like this book because it's photos of Dali when he was happy and when he was younger. It's a proper person and everything. It's a proper person and everything. Hi, Sinister LARPing. Is that live action roleplay? LARPing. Right, I'm going to run and turn the oven off now because I've got a late lunch in the oven. You founded a business yesterday. That's amazing. One of my students, I'm a high school teacher, one of my students, he's really into live action role play, and particularly Vikings. He goes to reenactments and he's like obsessed with runes, and he was explaining the Tree of Life to me, and actually learned loads of stuff from him because I've got a Viking deck which has runes on it and the Tree of Life on it, and yeah, we had a whole conversation about it. Let's blow out that candle. My mum's going to be like, oh my god, that stinks. She just opened up the window. You have to let the bad energy out anyway. That's the point. Yeah, your brother is. Okay, what's the name of your business? You can put the website in the chat if you want to, and I'll pin it. So I'm going to use the Star Brights Tarot deck for today's tarot. I've got a brand new Oracle deck. I saw, who did I watch? Madame Butterfly tarot using this, and I really, really liked the messages in it. So I've got the booklet to go with it. We'll do one of these for each of the signs. I'm gonna actually be able to read this summer. I never have time or energy to do that by the time I get home. Yeah, so it's Star Brights Tarot. We're going to start off with Aries, so let's get a card for Aries. I had to road rage at someone before. I'm sure you'll understand. You sent gold coins for 10 jewels. Thank you. Thank you very much. I didn't really understand all of that, to be honest, but I'm, you know, whatever, like, helps people to find ways to support the channel. Thank you, Mia. Oh, these cards were all mixed up. Hang on. Okay, got it. So we're starting off with Aries. Courageous, confident, enthusiastic, energetic, bold, passionate. I'd say that's fairly accurate, yeah. Very accurate. Hi, Provas. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aries' highest good. How is Aries feeling in this final week of July 2026 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? Hi Jojo, welcome in. Yeah, we've got 3 mods in the house. I'm having a Pims and I'm getting a bit of a glow off it. It was £10 for a litre. It was on sale and I went into Sainsbury's and I got it. Saw it for £10, so I was like, that's crazy. Fancied something different and then it was on sale anyway and I was like, it has to happen. And then the checkout assistant said, oh, I love Pims. It's £10 at the moment, isn't it? And she was like, it changes tomorrow, you know, it goes back to normal price tomorrow. And I was like, oh my God, it's a sign. It's meant to be. Right, let's focus now. As soon as I said that and unclenched certain areas of my body, the cards flew out. 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups and 7 of Swords. What is the dealio? 10 of Swords, 10's the end of a cycle. So as it says, Hydra ending. Ace of Cups could be self-love. Because with the 10 of Swords, something's come to an end and it was fairly brutal. Ace of Cups is like, now I love myself like enough to say no, that's the end. 7 of Swords is planning, it's a strategy, it's having an idea and performing, some sort of like strategic moves that you're not going to tell everyone about. Okay, so intuitively I'm going to say with that combination that you're probably stepping back from a situation or connection that just, it didn't suit. It wasn't meeting your needs, your expectations. I'm from the Wirral Peninsula, which is between Wales and Liverpool in England. It's a beautiful place. It's surrounded by about 10 different beaches, each one unique. Some of them face Wales, some of them face out to the Irish Sea, and some of them face out to the Mersey, and you can see the waterfront of Liverpool. It's a very unique place. It's wonderful. The sunsets are amazing. The Fool reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so the Fool reversed is like, I don't want to take any chances. So this tarot deck, the Star Brights tarot deck, is based off of mythology, Greek mythology. And this one is when Jason and the Argonauts needed to pass between 2 clashing rocks. They sent a white dove. Okay, white doves are very innocent, they mean peace. The white dove flew between the rocks and survived, so they continued their journey. Okay, so it's about bravery, but it's also about naivety, even stupidity. You know, like if something's way too much of a risk, it shouldn't be done. And you've kind of learnt that lesson, I feel. The Wheel of Fortune, you could have learnt that lesson way too late. and it could have left you out of pocket, okay? It says the Nine of Pentacles reversed, so the Nine of Pentacles, when it's upright, is someone who's very self-sufficient. They have enough to pay for themselves. They don't need to be codependent on anyone. When it's reversed, somebody is feeling out of pocket. They don't have enough money to pay their own way. The Wheel of Fortune upright is good luck, good karma. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is bad luck, bad karma, due to not learning our lessons. So I do feel like you've probably been had by someone and they've enjoyed your wealth, your success, and that's probably grating on you a little bit, and you're thinking, do you know what, I'm not going to give anyone a chance now, because, and fair enough, you know what I mean, like you need to put up some healthy boundaries, Aries. Okay, we've got the Two of Cups reversed and the Three of Swords reversed. 100% this was a false start, okay? Someone has tried to treat you like you're an option, or, you know, they've done something shitty to kind of make you realise like they're not in it for the long haul. They fancy themselves, they think they're a bit of a player, a fancy man, or they're attracted to your success. And let's be honest, Aries, the Emperor, any fire sign is a go-getter, goal-orientated, immensely driven, successful. Unfortunately, you can fall victim to people who pamper the ego that you do have, and you do have big egos. There's nothing wrong with that. It helps you to be successful. But unfortunately, some people are going to, you know, they're going to pamper your ego and then take what you've got. So I do feel like this was a false start. You're probably regretting it. All the cards here, all three combinations confirm that. Let's see who's showing up for you. It could be the one that screwed you over, or it could be someone new coming in. Okay, so there's someone showing up for you. They've got the Four of Wands reversed, the World card reversed, the Four of Pentacles upright, the Queen of Swords reversed, ouch, and the Ace of Pentacles upright, new beginning. Thank you, Indiana Anderson Purcell. That's really sweet, thank you. Thank you for sending a star for 2 jewels. All of this looks, you know, like when someone's like very bitter. This looks very bitter. We've got Four of Wands reversed, which is like the 1111 card. Being married, or being, you know, a couple that live together, showing everyone, showing the eyes of the world or the local town at least that it's the two of you and no one else. That's a very committed energy. This is a very unstable energy. There's no stability. The World card is like a victim mentality when it's in reverse. Like the World card when it's upright is better days are coming. Okay, in the story of the Major Arcana, the Fool realises that better days are coming. We must take life's rough with the smooth. You know, the glass is half full still. When it's reversed, it's like the glass is half empty, everything sucks. You know, so it's like that kind of pessimistic vibe. Four of Pentacles is the miser. You know, keeping hold of time, money and energy for yourself, not wanting to share with anyone. The Queen of Swords upright is someone who's trying to use truth, honour, justice, communication. When it's reversed, they're going to use those things as a weapon against you. Okay, it's a divorce card. And then the Ace of Pentacles upright is a new beginning. So I think this person is giving you short shrift and they're like, oh, F you then. I think it's the one that screwed you over, and they just think that they've been screwed over, which is very audacious. It's ridiculous, but that's how, you know, these people are. They lie to themselves. They're con artists. They lie to themselves as well as everyone else. Oh, you sent a gift membership. That's so kind. He's so supportive. Mary and my beard, you're so supportive. Thank you. Yeah, the love is reversed. See, this person's like, oh, I must have picked the wrong one. Yeah, I've picked a dud. This person's got a massive ego, and they're probably going around telling everyone, you know, that they made a huge mistake getting involved with you, Aries. I don't want to trigger anyone, but they seem like a bit of a knob. The Three of Pentacles upright. Oh, now they want to work together. That's actually triggering me now. That's pissing me off. That's pissing me right off. Right, see this person full of shit. They're going to come towards you and they're going to go around telling everyone like how much you let them down, you screwed them over, you don't know their worth, all of this shit. And then they're going to try to come and like fix it with you, which is just ridiculous, okay, egregious. So let's get some messages from them. It's pissing me off. Soon. I'm going to contact you soon. What did I say? What did I say? It's because I've been involved with somebody who's like that. And my sister's an Aries, so I'm very protective. Big sisters need protecting too. You've inspired me more than you know. I doubt you'd ever forgive me. There we go. There we go. Well, if you're saying shit like that, it means that you know that you're not supposed to be forgiven. Don't be spending my sister's money. As far as I know, she's not dating anyone, but if she is, they can fuck off if they're doing this. Celestial harmony emphasizes the alignment of your souls in the universe. Timeless love reminds you that true love exists beyond the constraints of time. So there's a lot about time here. Passionate dance symbolizes the rhythms, ebb and flow of your relationship's intensity. What's the messy truth about this connection? Talking to the void, texting them, no reply, left hanging. I hate that bullshit. What even is that? Like, Toxic. Okay, someone who's immature. We've got late bloomer. Age gap. Okay, so they could be a lot younger, or they could be your age but immature for their age, or a little bit younger. Attitude out of sync, needs more time. Mechanical, going through the motions, checked out, routine. Toxic. Destructive relationship, manipulative and gaslighting. Undecided, choosing between lovers, competing for affection. Crumbling, what you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay, you have the strength to build anew. Other loves. We've got a few cards saying this person has got options. Still involved with the past, cheating, secret affections. It is immature and it is toxic to behave like that. Just keeping loads of options. Imagine keeping an emperor as an option. What? What? Fiery balance. Embrace intense forces, offset turmoil and stabilise with calm resolve. Fiery balance is like, I feel like passion can spill over into anger. Emptiness echoes. In absence, fill the lonely spaces, yearning for a comforting presence. So this person's ignoring you. Moon dreamer. Love illuminates even the darkest of corners. This could have been a connection that's very exciting, something where you've had a bit of a dry patch and this has come along, and maybe the person's very handsome or, you know, very complimentary, but they're never good for money, and then because you're enjoying it, you kind of like permit some things, you excuse some things, but there's red flags all over it. They are going to try to get in touch with you, even though they've been ignoring your messages. They're going to swing it the other way, which is the perfect example of manipulation. Gumbo is your spirit animal. High surrenderer. And Aries just broke up with you. Oh. Yeah, it could be a cross-watcher read. Roles could be reversed. Investigating. Someone's desperate to know what's going on. You must be in no contact at the moment. Make it rain. Manifesting abundance. Legal matters in your favour. Unexpected money. Promotion. Entrepreneur. Toxic. Look, we've had toxic twice, okay? Drama, addictions, love-hate relationship. Planning, a text, phone call or meet up. Guidance, faith, healing, intuition, dreams. Snooping. How crazy are these people? They act like they're the most important thing in the world, like you're terrible, they're the victim, and then they're like all over your like social media. And you know, to have a strategy, you have to be very much like aware of the situation and how much you fucked up and desperate to get it back. So I feel like that's their vibe. They're desperate to get shit back on track, but why would you do that? You wouldn't do it if you know your worth. Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no, it's wait. I mean, I would take, in these circumstances, that to mean, like, eventually someone's going to show you their true colours enough for you to, like, cut this shit off. I erased every trace of you except in my mind. Okay, so they could be acting like they don't need you, but actually, this person is incredibly codependent. They definitely need your money. but I'm quite sure they need your attention as well. That doesn't mean you have to supply it. Okay, I would like to get some advice. I would like to get a timing for new love. And I'm going to pull you a Gateway of Light Activation Oracle card as well. So, advice for my Aries, please, or cross-watcher. Don't be ridiculous. Right, timing for new love. New love for Aries, someone completely different, someone healthy, someone non-toxic. Stay positive about it, okay? So there's Egypts out there, there's people that are duds. You know, you gotta kiss some frogs before you get the right person. That's just the law of averages. Why would you fall upon the correct person straight away? That barely happens to anyone, okay? If we're looking at a game of chance, then yeah, you might have to date a bit first, okay? That's just normal. Okay, let's get one of these Kyle Gray Gateway of Light activation cards. The Divine Matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. What's that? This is why we have a booklet. Let's look it up. The Divine Matrix. Okay. The Divine Matrix. Everything is connected. Everything that was, is, and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even the future. This isn't a new idea. Every great mystic through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to provide evidence for it. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or grid, a divine matrix. We're all points on this grid and we're all connected through it. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones, aspects of ourselves, past, present and future, and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe, and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. This is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of this incredible universe. If you spend time with this image, you'll find multiple images within it, reminding us all that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when we can't fully comprehend it, there's a greater plan unfolding. Oh, that's actually really reassuring. Meditate on the flower of life image on this gateway card. Affirm, I am connected to all beings, all intelligence, and all forms of light, past, present, and future. I am one with the one. Your message, you are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favour and for your highest good. You may have felt loss, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. Now, my sister's husband passed away, so that's the kind of thing that I do vibe with. Messages like that are very reassuring, very comforting, and yeah, that's lovely. The Matrix, the Divine Matrix, okay. You know what I'm thinking? Did I even get the outcome cards? I think we got an outcome anyway. But I feel like I pulled 3 sets of cards for each. I don't know. Let's just leave it. I think I'm too far gone. Anything else that I want to pull? Okay, it says stay positive about your love life. Okay, like there's certain lessons that you're supposed to learn. They're for your highest good, and that's it. Okay, like it's not happening by accident. You're not doing life wrong or any shit like that. Okay, let me get you, that's it. I want to get you an angel number. Guys, don't forget to give me a like, please. Let me just refresh the page because maybe it hasn't stayed up to date. Yeah, it didn't stay up to date. 1122, great shift. Personal growth, spiritual development and manifesting goals, oneness, connection and completion. I've had connection twice, okay? First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then, expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favour of your intentions. Okay, so the universe is inviting you to be positive, to be optimistic, and to actively manifest. That means picture the kind of life that you want, with the kind of person that you want, what qualities would they possess, and that way the universe, you're at the spiritual, drive-through, they know what to serve you up. Okay, so that can't happen if you don't picture what it is that you want. So take some time to do that, even if it's just for a couple of minutes before you go to sleep. But the universe is on your side. The universe is sending you lessons, Aries, on purpose. Okay, these are not things that have happened by accident, and I want you to be very clear about that. The universe is asking you to stay positive, which means that if you show that you've learnt your lesson, they will send through to you someone that's worthy of you, that's worthy of the kind of wealth that you accrue. Okay, because you're very hardworking, you're very self-driven, you're well aware of your responsibilities, you're successful, you're a go-getter. We can't give you more success whilst you're letting people dip into, what it is that you've earned for yourself. People that don't deserve that at all. I'm always saying this to my Aries viewers, but you need someone else who's also a type A personality to match your energy, to match your ambition, and to take you to the goals that you have in mind. You need a power couple scenario. You don't want to offer charity to people, because that's not actually where you see yourself finishing with someone that's kind of like charity. That's not it. Imagine what could be achieved if you like gave someone a chance that actually met your energy. Keep yourself available for that kind of person, okay? Okay, on to Taurus. Reliable, sensual, patient, practical, devoted, stable. Accurate. Hi Monique, if you want a personal reading, it's £25. You can direct message me on Instagram or TikTok, or you can email me at jen3585@gmail.com. That's in the YouTube channel description. You can pay by Bax or PayPal, and as soon as I've received payment, I will film it for you because it's the summer holidays and I'm a teacher, so I can do it like the same day. You can have any kind of reading. It could be a general reading, whatever comes out. It could be a finance reading, a health reading, or a love reading. I've had someone ask me for business, advice, or like relocation advice, absolutely anything. Most people want love, but it's whatever you want, really. All my testimonials are on my community page. I have a 100% success rate. And every person's asked for a second reading, so some people have had 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th readings, so I must be alright. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in this final week of July 2026 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Taurus is feeling first of all, please. The Sun card. Okay. Taurus, you might be feeling pretty happy at the moment, pretty carefree. Bearing in mind that in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, it's a naked baby riding a horse bareback, giggling. Oh my goodness, how cute was Yamal's little baby brother? Well, he's not a baby anymore, but he is young. He's like 3 or 4 years old. In a World Cup final, goodness me, that kid is cute. Cute. Can't stop watching TikToks and Instagram videos of him dancing like an absolute G. Love it. Reminds me of my nephew because we used to make music videos. It's that kind of carefree vibe, like not having to worry about your body, not having to worry about mortgages, not having to worry about stress, nothing, okay? So you could be in a really good place at the moment, just in general. Okay, we've got the Justice reverse. So you do feel a sense that, you should have had better luck in love by now. You've had some really bad experiences. You could have had a run of poor experiences and think, what the F's going on? I'm a good person. Star card reversed, Knight of Pentacles upright. You are ready to date, and you're ready to date on a serious level, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious knight is someone who's dating with a view to having a relationship. So the next person that comes along, they're good on paper, you like, what they look like, you like what they're about, you like their principles, they seem stable, they seem like they've got a nice relationship with their family. All of that's very important to Taurians. The past might have been unlucky, but you've not given up. You want a relationship. You're ready. You're ready to settle down. Not ready to settle, but you are ready to settle down. Oh, my phone's so low on battery. I need to plug it in. I'm just going to close the door because my mum and dad are really loud. What was I up to? Okay, so Taurus, your person's got the World card reversed with the Ten of Cups upright. The World card, in the story of the Major Arcana, the Fool realises that he must take life's rough with the smooth, that better days are coming, even if things suck right now. When it's reversed, it's like, why is everything so unbelievably shit always? It's resentment, anger, animosity, bitterness, being unhealed, thinking that just everything sucks always. Someone showing up in your presence that wants wish fulfillment, they want the Ten of Cups, they want everyone in the family to be happy. They want to live happily ever after. Look at those babies there with the parents. Everyone's cup is full. There is not division. There is not animosity. There's nothing negative there. This person feels like there's constant drama within their family. Okay? So if you've got someone in your life who's sort of making out like there's constant drama, or you are aware that there's constant drama in their family life, that's who this is about. In the challenge position, we've got the Ace of Wands. So this is a new start, a new beginning, and that's the challenge. Like, can we have a do-over? Can we work towards a happily ever after with one another? I don't know. I mean, they're showing up in your reading with that as the question. So somebody wants to have happily ever after with you, but they feel like maybe you won't accept it or you don't want it. Page of Pentacles, look, they're waiting to offer this to you. Someone's going to come forward and they're going to offer you a new start, making a family together. Like, if they said they didn't want children, now they do. If they have children and you'd be happy to have a blended family, like, that's what they want now. They don't want to keep it all separate from you. They're willing to open the door. Let's get 3 for the outcome. They want to invest. They want a do-over. Whoever this is wants to invest. They want a do-over. They want to offer happily ever after, Taurus. But you look like you're looking for something serious. You're the Knight of Pentacles. But you feel like what you were dealt previously was just unfair. Nothing about it was fair. Nothing about it was justified. We've got the Five of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. I've never had that combination before. The Five of Pentacles upright is a state of lack. The Five of Pentacles reversed is coming out of that. The Ten of Pentacles is happily ever after. It's lasting generational wealth. It's, you know, we work hard, we work together and look at what we've achieved. We have assets together, we have joint bank accounts, we have savings. We have enough for parents, we have enough for children, we have enough for grandchildren. That's reversed, okay? So in the outcome, that actually wouldn't happen. That actually wouldn't happen. We've got a Tower moment, unexpected change that's colossal. Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Look how many Pentacles there are here. Three of Pentacles is collaboration. Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. What is going on? Yeah, someone's showing up and they are seriously like offering to invest. Like, if they kept you a secret, they're not going to. It's going to go legit. They want to maybe get a property together or move in together and see what it's like. You move in with them, they move in with you. It's a very different vibe. It's like 2 feet on the ground, transparent and legit, going legit, changing statuses, all of that. You buried the gold in your back garden. The challenge is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone who's vain, she's arrogant, she boasts about how good looking her daughter is. She's the mother of the Empress. And it's her downfall. Is your pride going to get the better of you? I don't think it's just about pride though. I think it's self-respect, I think it's dignity, and I think if someone's done enough that you don't trust them anymore, that's on them. I don't think it's on you. That's on them. I don't think it's on you. Let's get a message from them. Attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or not financially. Emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. Okay, let's get a couple more cards from them. So their reasons for any barriers to progress in the past where, you know, that the ex is very much a part of their life still. You left me with unanswered questions. Okay, this person's confused. What the hell went on? If you're not talking to each other right now, they're quite like blown away, like why that happened. Like they're a bit baffled by it, which, yeah, got many thoughts on that. Infinite possibilities and timeless love suggest that your love can manifest endless potential and dreams. Timeless love reminds you that true love exists beyond the constraints of time. Okay, what's the messy truth about this connection? Glow up time. Transformation, confidence, inner radiance. Okay, so you're going to have a glow up, Taurus. I think you're in no contact with this person right now. I think you're the one that caused it. Well, I think you actuated it, but it might be in response to stuff that they did. Healed, not hooked. Freedom, detachment, clarity. You're putting yourself first no matter what, Taurus. Okay, like maybe you've always thought about others first. Maybe you've, thought maybe they're doing this because of X, Y, or Z and excused a lot of stuff. But at the moment, you just recognise that you matter and you're going to put your needs first because this person won't. They haven't been, okay? If this person had put you first, you wouldn't have been forced into this decision to kind of break contact. I know personally, like previously when I break contact with my person, I just obsessed with them the whole time and it's really hard for me not to get in touch with them. This time, it's different. I'm quite peaceful. I'm quite at peace about the fact that I might never hear from them again. And I'd prefer not to deal with them ever again. In fact, I'm prepared to turn them away if they come back towards me. So this is the furthest I've come in terms of stepping away from this connection. I've never felt this strongly about it. For some reason, when I went on holiday, I came back and it was just very clear to me, like more clear than it had ever been before, that this just isn't doing it for me. It's not meeting my expectations. I deserve better, etc., etc. Like, I feel like this is a kind of distance that Taurus hasn't created before, and I think this person senses it. If they don't, they're going to be shocked. They're going to be really shocked. Crumbling. What you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay. You have the strength to build anew. Reciprocal lines. Navigate boundaries with grace, mastering the art of give and take in harmony. Delicate balance. Strike a balance between freedom and commitment. So like Taurus, at the moment, you value your freedom. Perhaps this is dominating, like your mind space, your heart space, way too much because it's toxic. There's something really unhealthy about it. It's manipulative, like if it's healthy, you kind of peacefully, like, it's just there. It's just almost like it's there and it's not a thing. It's part of what's happening. You are one with it. Whereas like if something's toxic, it makes you feel ill. It stresses you out. You feel angry. You feel sad. You feel lonely. Feel frustrated, puts you like in quite a nervous state. So that's very different to something just being easy and flowing. Okay. Total drama, action. toxic people, addictions, bad advice, wrong crowd. There could be other people influencing how this person behaves. It could be friends, it could be parents, it could be past traumas that they've had. Could affect how this person behaves, okay? But either way, it's not giving you what you need, Taurus. I thought we had more time. We were supposed to be us, not just you and me. Every person who leaves takes away something you no longer need. Okay, that's the unspoken truth. So this could be the end of something that's been off and on for a long time, something that's been unfulfilling. You know, maybe an element of it was exciting, but dramatic and very frustrating and upsetting at times. Like, there's more bad than good. You know, it doesn't flow, it's not easy. It's problematic, it's challenging, it's draining. What is the advice, please? You must act now. Okay, so I think it's time to put your foot down, Taurus, and it does feel like your energy is very different this time around. This has been off and on a lot. What about new love? When is Taurus going to receive new love? Someone completely different, someone healthy. Within a couple of days. Goodness me. Okay, so this is the kind of thing where the wheel of fortune turns in your favour because you've decided to put boundaries and enough is enough. Okay, it's finally enough and you're okay with that. You've reached a state where you're not upset about it. You don't secretly wish this person to get in touch. You're just okay with it being the end now. So that means someone healthy is going to come forwards. Let's get you a Kyle Gray card and then we'll get you an angel number. So this is the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. Oh, you've got a lot. Higher Heart Activation, Dropping Shields, Divine Love, Your Heart is Healed. Okay, let's get the booklet for that. Higher Heart Activation. There we go. The higher heart chakra is the most ascended form of the heart chakra. It's found in the centre of the chest and the heart region and is seen clairvoyantly as a pink colour. The reason that this energy centre is pink is because it's the opposite or complementary of green, which is red, with the white light of spirit. Through the stargate of the heart, we have the potential to connect with divine love, the love that exists in all things, and experience the heaven within. This card transports us to the higher heart space where we can recognise that love is not an external essence but a light we hold within. It has been there through every lifetime. When the higher heart becomes active, it's a recognition that the search for love has ended and the excavation of the heart has finally begun. Connect, place your hand on your heart and affirm, I am love, love is my truth, love is my inheritance. I allow love to be my experience. I am love. Your message: you have experienced much fear, separation and heartache in your lifetime, Taurus. This has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. For a long time you've been trying to open yourself back up, but have been concerned about being far too vulnerable. This card shows you have realised that love isn't something you have to work for or search for, but your divine inheritance. You have also recognised that this energy isn't something that comes through relationships or external experiences, but it's your natural state of being. The more you close off, the more you close off from your true self. The more you drop your shields, the more love is revealed. The more you express the love that you are, the more it is reflected back to you. Love is your truth. Okay, let's look at the other ones, because you've got a few, Taurus. Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. Oh, that's nice. Seraphim's Gateway. This is so cool. I feel like I'm learning stuff while I'm using this deck. I like that. The seraphim are the highest form of angelic beings who are said to radiate from the heart of Source. They've been described in many different ways through the ages, but what is common is the idea that a brilliant light emanates from them. The word seraphim means burning ones. For in ancient times, light was associated with fire, as this was the main source of light within homes. These beings of infinite light are essentially divine love that is taking on an angelic form in order to serve the universe. When they've appeared psychically, they have been described as having 6 wings, and they are known for their heavenly voices. In fact, miraculous planetary shifts are reported to take place when they sing. In the heavenly realms, they sing in constant praise of the Creator. Other angelic presences report to them with regard to their spiritual duty. As it were, it doesn't operate in such a linear way, but this is the best way for us to understand the process. If you've ever woken up hearing your name being sung, the seraphim have visited you. When they come to you, know that you are blessed to be in the presence of angelic beings that emanate directly from the heart of Source. Their voices will help awaken the angelic presence you hold within, so that you can support the expansion of the world. Connect. Visualize yourself immersed in golden light, then say, "Thank you, mighty seraphim, for blessing me with your loving presence and for supporting me in awakening the angelic qualities I have within." Your message: you are blessed to receive the light of the seraphim. Know that these beings of infinite light are singing your name in the heavens to unlock the power of your own voice. Angelic support surrounds you at this time. Know that you are safe, for you are being held by the presence of love. The seraphim are witnessing the glory of your being and activating your angelic qualities. You care deeply about the welfare of the planet and all her beings. In fact, you are hoping to make a great difference in the world, and the reason for this is you are carrying angelic light. Let it shine on the world around you. Wow, so it seems like you're going through a major ascension, Taurus, okay, in terms of self-love, but downloads from the universe, protection, from your spirit team. What else have we got? Now, Shambhala is a festival that my friend goes to, Matt, who runs the pottery place, Earth, Sand and Fire, that I go to in North Wales. He talks about Shambhala pretty much every time that I go to see him, and he loves it. Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma, which is good karma. Yeah, this is a very clear message, isn't it? This is really interesting. Ooh, Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma. Shambhala, also known as Shangri-La, is a city of light said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas. According to theosophical teachings, this etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual depths, enlightened teachers and divine masters to ever walk the earth. In Buddhism and Hinduism, Shambhala is said to be the home of the god Shiva and of the Buddhas, enlightened beings. And in the Bon tradition, every year thousands make a pilgrimage to Mount Kailash, the supposed location of the hidden city, as this is said to bring good fortune. We can visit the etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, astral travel and meditation. If you feel it is calling you, or that the energies of this gateway seem familiar, you may have been there before. The golden temple of Shambhala sits in the heart of the Himalayas, between the physical and non-physical, and is said to appear to seekers who are ready to expand their awareness. It is a sacred, energetic temple of all enlightened masters, particularly those who are connected to the Eastern traditions. They form a great galactic and universal council of elders who support the turning of the wheel of Dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. Oh my goodness. With your hands in the prayer position, imagine yourself surrounded by golden light. Say, great masters and elders of Shambhala, thank you for helping me remember my Dharma, so that I can have an enlightened awareness of the worlds. When things quieten down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body, to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they're encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you've been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy. Spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realise that there is a master awakening within. Ooh, I like that. Okay, we've got another one. Macabre activation. Transcendence, ascension. I said that. Rising up. Macabre. This is so cool. I won't have to read out every time. It's just like, I haven't read this. It's brand new, so we're reading it out. There it is. Macabre activation. Macabre are ancient Egyptian and Hebrew words relating to the ascension process of the soul. The Hebrew macabre, or macabre, means chariot or vehicle, and it's most commonly associated with the prophet Ezekiel's vision of angels travelling on or in spheres of light. In ancient Egyptian, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. When these three words are put together, the idea is that light engulfs the spirit and body, and there is an opportunity to rise up. The symbol of the macabre is the star tetrahedron. The 8-pointed star is simply the 3-dimensional extension of a hexagram, a symbol that's strongly associated with the Hebrew and Egyptian mystery schools. In modern spirituality, the macabre is acknowledged as the light body or vehicle that we can activate for the ascension process. It's been said that it's surrounded by an 8-pointed star, tetrahedron, and when we're aligned on a spiritual level, the star spins at great speed, creating a sphere of unbreakable light around us. This sphere of light can help us move between the dimensions while we're having a human experience. It creates a portal into the divine matrix so that we can connect with guidance and walk the path of light. Goodness me. Place one hand on your heart and the other on your space just above your pubic bone. Breathe. Send your breath down to earth, send your breath up to heaven, then chant macabre. Several times when you feel you've chanted enough, visualise or physically see a spinning sphere of light surrounding your body and be open to wisdom coming through. You are engulfed in light, your message. You are raising your vibration and becoming magnetic to the presence and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but about finding harmony within it. All of the attention, love, and care you've been giving to your body is supporting your... Oh my God, that's so weird. Because I've been on a diet since Saturday, and I'm not joking. I made the decision a few days before. It also coincides with me, not entertaining a certain situation ever again. And I went into a state of zen, and I was telling my friends about it. I was like, I don't understand, because I normally have addiction. I normally completely fantasize about what food and drink I'm going to have. And I normally can't stop this concept of temptation. And I said it's like people who've gone for hypnosis and they don't care about food anymore. They're quite neutral about it. I said I'm absolved of any kind of temptation. It's so weird. I don't understand why that's happened to me, because I usually struggle with it every single day of this year. I struggle with it every year of my life. I struggle with it, but I went into some kind of zen state. So I feel like this is genuinely resonating for me. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect with the divine matrix of ancient wisdom. It's important for you to be aware of the information, energy and downloads you are receiving, for all that's coming through is supporting your expansion. You are moving up a level. It's time to fly high. Ooh. Right, there is one more. I know this is a lot, guys, but hopefully that many cards won't come out for all of the signs. What is this? Thoth light codes. What is that? Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. Oh my God, I need to read this. Sorry. You're gonna have to wait. Thoth light codes. What is Thoth? There's not a contents anywhere, is there? Yeah, there is. There's a contents, for goodness sake. There we go. And it's in alphabetical order. Thoth light codes 159. Oh, Thoth, pronounced Toth, also known as Tahuti, is the ancient Egyptian, ibis-headed god of writing, divine magic, and the moon. Thoth light codes. Acknowledged as a sacred scribe who created writing, he is considered to be the great mind behind the hieroglyphics and the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said that he was the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. However, no matter how hard he tried to direct them, many of them didn't obey the spiritual laws of the universe, which inevitably led to the end of their civilization. This gateway takes you to a space where you can connect with the energetic frequency that Thoth carries. As a master teacher of the stars, he holds space for you to connect with some of your greatest gifts. Do you know what I've been saying in Taurus's readings for the last week on all channels? Is that whatever business you've got is going to explode. Whatever side hustle, whatever it is, like career that you've got, there's going to be huge expansion this summer. As a master teacher of the stars, he holds space for you to connect with some of your greatest gifts from this lifetime and the many others that you've lived. Thoth's primary teaching is spiritual integrity, and he's working alongside a powerful congregation of evolved souls, the Ascended Atlanteans, to guide those who are ready to increase their awareness. He specialises in helping those who are finding it difficult to make spiritual progress to rise above the aspects of their life that are holding them back, and he helps awaken the teacher within. In order to connect, chant Tahuti, Tahuti, Tahuti until you feel a shift in the energy around you. Then say, Thoth, great priest, king of Atlantis, and divine scribe of ancient Egypt, thank you for initiating and awakening the great teacher within me. Your message: you are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories. But this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic, and evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fears get loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. Wow. Okay, Taurus, you got big shit going on. You've got some big stuff going on, Taurus. Woo, that was a lot of reading. I feel like I'm in school again. Right, I'm going to get you an angel number. I need to plug in my laptop because it's about to turn off. Hold on. Okay, an angel number for Taurus. Taurus, there's big stuff going on with you. Like, very significant to get that number of cards out and those type of cards. Like, you're going through an ascension. (0606) commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth and solutions, applying honesty. Sorry, my printer's just woken up for some reason. Applying honesty and light daily as a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. Now, didn't we get a message earlier that Taurians have been shut down? The boundaries are being stepped over. Maybe they're not expressing that so openly. I've either imagined that or it happened. It says you must act now on your advice. You are being visited, okay, by different beings from many lifetimes ago, from ancient civilizations, and you're being supported through a spiritual awakening and ascension. Your spiritual gifts are going to increase, okay? Your foresight is going to develop. You've also got 111. Intuition, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action. Oh my God, it says you must act now. And it says taking action. Unconditional love. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process, Taurus. How exciting. How exciting. And it says new love within a couple of days. So there's been some sort of recognition that what you've been experiencing is nowhere near being good enough. Pulling your energy back, resting, recovering, okay, enjoying the moment and allowing yourself to ascend, okay, reach higher vibrations. And you're being gifted a new love within a couple of days because of that. You put yourself first. And that can be quite hard for empaths to do. We're always thinking about other people. Okay, but the universe is actually rewarding you for putting yourself first. Oh, what a lovely reading. Okay, so we're going to clear these cards away and we're going to go on to Gemini. Please give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel, hype me up. Send me rubies or whatever they are. And I'll see you in the next one. Personal readings are £25. I can do them same day for the next 6 weeks. As soon as I receive payment, I'll get recording. I put it on YouTube. I send you a link. Only people with the link can see. So unless you send the link to anyone, it's completely confidential. Because a lot of people worry about that. But it just means that it doesn't take up space on my phone. I don't have to send it in chunks to you or any shit like that. And you can watch it when you like, as many times as you like, on YouTube, using your phone or your TV or whatever device. Lots of people like to watch it, you know, like at their own pace, bit by bit, or they start watching it and they're like, I'll watch the rest later because they're at work or something. What else? We've got memberships. Memberships are $5.99 a month. Absolute bargain compared to other people's memberships. You get a monthly finance reading, a monthly Native American Indian medicine wheel reading, and you get installments. You get installments of how to read tarot as well, from me. And that's it, I think. Yeah, that's via YouTube, so you can click join for membership. We are going on to Gemini, okay? Thank you for your patience while I read those things out. I won't have to read them forever. It's just when I first get a new deck and it's a very spiritually heightened deck. It's not like simple, you know, like with a one sentence meaning behind it. It's stuff that's pushing me and challenging me in my knowledge of the spiritual realm. So bear with. Okay, Gemini. We have got restless, curious, intelligent, communicative, versatile, adaptable, social, witty, expressive, quick thinking, what's dull-natured? I don't know what that means. Charming. You've got the most compliments. It's going to be a long ass. It's going to be a long ass life. It's going to be very long. I've never been a 10-minute read kind of person. And to be honest, when the readers that I watch do longer readings, like, I'm all for that. Like, I don't like... It's alright, I guess, when people do 10 minutes, but I prefer half an hour because I just think, to be honest, they're just churning out shite every day. They're just readers that push stuff every day. They leave you with more questions than answers, don't they? You can't argue with a spiritual ascension as a result of your tarot reading. If you're too busy to ascend, that's probably not a good thing. Right, one more shuffle, just because we can. Spirit guides, the universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Gemini's highest good. How is Gemini feeling in this final week of July 2026 with regards to when they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for Gemini, please. How is Gemini feeling? Okay, in the challenge position, Gemini, you've got the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles is about money, stability, you know, that 3D reality, the ability to pay bills on time, yeah, pay your own way, be independent, not codependent, not needing anyone. That might be challenging for some reason at the moment. Sometimes it's not just that, okay? If it were reversed, maybe it's, I can be independent, but I don't want to be. I want to collaborate. I want to build. The 10 of Pentacles, I want lasting generational wealth. So that's the challenge. It's either how you feel about being independent and solo, or it's your ability to be independent and solo. You will know which applies to you. That's the challenge at the moment. So either how you feel or your actual situation. We've got the Magician reversed. Okay, so the Magician, when it's upright, is all 4 aces. It's having the Ace of Wands, the tenacity, the fire, the drive, the self-motivation, the ambition, the dreams, you know. The Ace of Cups is self-love, patience, you know, being able to understand where other people are coming from, the empathy, self-belief, the Ace of Swords, the strategy, the planning, the research, you know, the truth, doing things by the book, legal, correct. What have we got left? The Ace of Pentacles, the financial backing, the savings, or, you know, the correct income, being granted loans, business loans, whatever it is that's needed. The Magician is reversed, so I don't know if it's like not the right time or you're just lacking self-belief. But when the Magician is reversed, we don't have the tools to make our dreams into reality. And independence is the challenge. So it's either that you're being a bit too hopeful about a relationship, a little bit too clingy. You know, it's causing things to be a bit low vibrational, a little bit desperate emotionally. Or finances aren't good at the moment. There's not a good practical situation. We've got the Queen of Swords reversed. Ooh, okay. The Queen of Swords, when it's upright, is It's someone that's not going to take any messing from anyone. Wanting the facts, wanting the truth. Forcing people to, approach in the correct way. Logic, detached from emotions. Not taking any prisoners. When it's reversed, it's kind of brutal. It's like, I don't trust anybody, love is like for fools kind of thing, like maybe sarcastic, bitter, like just thinking people are like mugs, to get into relationships because it all ends anyway. It's a bit like that kind of vibe, like don't trust anyone. If you're feeling cynical, how can you attract in a love that's kind of like steeped on innocence and trust and, expecting the best outcome? You could be coming across like very cynical. Okay, someone's showing up for you though, Gemini, with the Knight of Cups reversed and the Page of Cups upright. I didn't get that. What does that mean? What does it mean? Gemini, someone is around you that is looking to be in a relationship, okay? They're looking to find their Romeo, they're looking to find their Juliet. They can't approach you though because you've got a bit of a prickly personality, a bit of a prickly attitude at the moment, okay? So there's someone in your midst that already knows that they like you, but they don't feel like they can approach because you're already cynical about love. Could be for very good reason, but there's good people out there as well as bad people. You can have someone treat you the worst kind of way, and then a new person, the very next day, you've not changed, not done anything differently, and they treat you like a king or a queen, a prince or a princess. You mustn't, change yourself because someone did you wrong, because there's people out there that are looking to do right by you. The Ten of Wands, they could have already tried to get access to you and they feel like it's just hard work. They could feel like you're very hard work to impress. Your teddy bear. 4 out of 5 dentists agree. This is hilarious because my friend's Gemini and she's got someone that's just like, to her it's a friend, but the guy's obsessed with her, like he worships the ground that she walks on and she's just not into it, unfortunately. But he just, like, he was down at her allotment, like digging up the allotment the other day, and I'm like, he's not doing that like because he's just seeing you as a friend. Like, a guy's not coming down to dig up your allotment on a Saturday morning, like whilst you rest your feet on his back. Like, he's gonna end up with a broken heart. Like, this is not okay. He's a good guy as well. It's for some reason she just sees him as a friend. 5 of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles reversed. The 5 of Swords is conflict and the 8 of Pentacles reversed is a lack of growth. Yeah, you're like literally cock blocking someone from approaching you with your bad attitude, Gemini. You got bad attitude, you're closed off to this love, so they're like, okay, fine, I'm not gonna bother then. And it's a shame But look, if you don't like someone like that, you don't like someone like that. It's how it is. But it's this person is a good prospect in terms of love. Let's get a 3 for the outcome. I mean, my mum said to me when I was 17, she said, oh, like, maybe you could just be friends with him if you don't, you know, like, if you don't fancy him back. So I did be friends with him. We hung out and then we fell in love. So, you know. It's Gumbo's fault. Oops, where's that gone? 7 of Swords upright. And in the challenge position, the King of Cups. My God. So we've got the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. I think this person, I told her, I said, he's playing the long game. 7 of Swords upright is having a strategy. So, like, this person knows that you fancy someone else. They know that you're all excited about other prospects that you've got going on, or you think you're going to meet someone who, you know, you're just going to be obsessed with. And this person's thinking, I'm just going to spend time, fuck it, I'm going to spend time around Gemini, and eventually they'll see the light and stuff will develop. It'll be a slow burner. Okay? This King of Cups has a strategy. They're gonna find ways to spend time with you, to be in your presence, do nice normal things together. The Love is reversed. Oh no. The Lovers, when it's upright, is mutual love. Oh, it's your major arcana. Oh, now that makes it different for me. Ooh. So the Lovers card is the twins. It's people that have signed a soul contract in the 5D and agreed to be together as a relationship, as a couple in the 3D, you know, as humans, like with a house and all the rest of it. When it's upright, it's mutual love. When it's reversed, it's unrequited love. But whenever I get a major arcana, and you are Gemini, and the Lovers card is your major arcana, when it's reversed, it's like you not feeling good enough, or some aspect of lower self-esteem. I'm not talking about looks. It could be anything. It could be your level of success. It could be that you've had childhood wounds, or it could be, there's many reasons why people have low confidence, low self-esteem, or, you know, doubt, like, that they're ever going to meet the person that has unconditional love for them. There's many reasons for that. So it could be that you're not feeling good and you're pushing, you know, healthy love away, or it could be that you just don't think of them like that, like genuinely, and you are open to healthy love, but you literally just see them as just a friend. But this person is like, how do I break through this invisible barrier? Like, how, you know, they're knocking on this like reinforced glass, like, I cannot get through to Gemini. They were a combination, so let's get one more. The 5 of Pentacles reversed. But it's sort of in the challenge position as well. So I think this person is determined to come out from the cold. They're determined to make progress. Look at this Chariot. Like, this person's being tossed from that chariot. They were on a path to their true destiny, they believed. And then thunder struck them. They're falling out into the ocean. And it's just like the most dramatic loss you've ever seen. And they feel like, you know, okay, you rejected me, like, fine, I'm going to come back from this, like, I'm going to get another chance. You're going to change your mind at some point in the future. Like, there's someone in your presence. There's someone in your, like, immediate proximity that is like, I need Gemini to like notice me. I need them to realise that I'm a good guy, I'm a good girl. Let's get a message from them. Oh my god, you know what I did? I plugged in the cable at the socket on the wall, but not onto my laptop. What a dum dum. This is gonna be the one that you settle down with. Shut up. It's assured. This is gonna be the one that you settle down with. Yeah, so my friend, she's like, oh, I've known this guy for like a decade or more. We've known each other for a really long time. It's not like that. This guy's like clearly in love with her. Like the things that he's doing, guys don't do that. If they like feel like that's not getting them anything, like he's into her, like, but he's been very clear about that. He's never like denied that, but she just was like, I just don't feel like that. But you know, these things can be slow growers. It seems assured that this is going to develop into something significant. I'm not going to get other messages because I feel like they would be for a past person. Let's have a look at this one. Or should I get unspoken messages because it's someone that you've known for a long time anyway as a friend? Let's see what comes out. I don't know if it's going to be helpful or not. You triple dipped in Gemini. I admire your strength and courage. Though, no, that's cute though. Oh, I wanted to be with him. I do. If my work bestie's listening, I do want it to be with somebody like that. I admire your strength and courage. So you could have been through a lot in your life. You could be very successful. You could be, you know, living in a place that you weren't born in. There could be loads of things about you that's just, you come across like someone with a lot of strength of character, someone who is a fighter, someone who never gives up. If you get overwhelmed by something, you come back from it. Like, you could have had some sort of struggles and this person's seen you go through that and come out the other side, and they're like, wow, I really like what Gemini's about. They've really got like a strength of character that is unprecedented out of all the people that I know. Like, I really admire this about them. It's very sweet. I don't need to get all the clarifiers and everything because this isn't an X. Let's get a timing and then I'll get you a gateway of light activation card and an angel number. Okay, timing for when this is going to kick off. Stop rushing things. Okay, so we're not supposed to do anything, we're not supposed to know anything. It's just like, yeah, it's just there. It does itself. You don't need to like worry about it. You might think, yeah, whatever, I don't believe you, and then maybe in the future you'll be laughing about this reading like, oh, I said this would never happen, and look. Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. Ooh. What is that noise outside? That's so weird. 46. The Anunnaki are a race of cosmic light beings who have been coming to Earth since ancient times. The Sumerians and Babylonians acknowledged them as the deities who govern the space between the worlds. The divine leader of this incredible race is the goddess Ishtar, a powerful figure similar to the Egyptian goddess Isis. The Anunnaki have taken many forms throughout the ages. They have an angelic warrior-like quality and have appeared with wings, sometimes up to 4, with an elongated head and face similar to that of an eagle. When the Anunnaki appear, it's important to know they are heavenly allies, supporting our healing and ascension. In the distant past, they visited the Atlantean civilization and helped those who were aligned with the spiritual path to ascend to the next dimension so that they could leave the wheel of karma. They acted as divine judges, deciding who could ascend and who had to be left behind for the growth of their soul. Those who had abused their powers and had not honoured the divine or valued the great gift of life they had been given had to remain for the cataclysmic ending of their civilization. For that reason, some people who've had Atlantean incarnations may fear the Anunnaki, but be assured that they are beings of infinite light working for Source. Say, Anunnaki, Anunnaki, Anunnaki are welcome in the presence of the Anunnaki people. Thank you, angelic cosmic beings, for immersing my energy, body in your light codes. Great change is coming to you, but this can only occur if you are willing to shift your perception. You may be experiencing resistance to change, but please know this is simply fear of the new, not intuition. If you're wondering what is the best course of action, the Anunnaki are encouraging you go with the new. Old systems, old ways of being, and old ways of doing things must be released if you are to evolve. Change can bring a sense of vulnerability, but will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings, gifts, and what is important to you. You are standing at a gateway of pure potential that will be ignited as soon as you move through this necessary change. Be open to new information, new processes, and new ideas. You are part of the new energy upon the earth. Ew. So you're turning over a new leaf. You are becoming something very different. You're transforming the Anunnaki people around you because of that. Okay, they don't come to just anybody at any time. You're one of those people that has decided, like, it's time to change. I'm open to seeing things from a new perspective, you know, changing old ways for new ways. Now we've got angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Angelic frequency. (43). The angelic frequency is the energy of the angels and the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to service, devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart is aligned with it. We've essentially become an angel upon the earth. Angels are the heartbeats of Source, and so when we're in touch with the angelic realm, we're also connected to the heart of God. This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are the angelic frequency pouring down to light up our life. The image also unlocks our soul memories and our guardian angel. Before we were in this life, we danced across the midnight sky, and as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was attracted to us because our likeness was also in them. So we became connected, and since then our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. Visualize yourself surrounded by golden light to attract the angelic kingdom into your world. Silently say, "Thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence. It feels so good to know you are here." Welcome in their light. Angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you've upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time. You've been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for that of all of those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you've been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. That's freaking me out, because my friend swears that she got visited by her parents who have passed. And it was with regards to this guy that she had eyes on, and she thought, oh, he's amazing, he looks like this, he has that kind of job. Not the nice guy that's digging up the allotments. And they were like, no, like they were warning her off him, and she was like, what? And then he started to let her down loads, like breadcrumbing her and stuff, and like, yeah, she doesn't want anything to do with him now. Well, that's, holy crap, that's like really in alignment. That's really resonating, to be honest. Let's get an angel number. So you're about to have some kind of excessive abundance, and it's because you've realised like certain people are not for your highest good. You're listening to your intuition, you're receiving guidance, you're receiving protection. Okay, people are not going to let anyone that's bad for you, take you for a ride. They're not going to do that. You've got people within source who are, they're present around you, and they're trying to communicate with you to let you know like certain choices won't be good ones. But there's someone around you that's really wholesome, that is just like, I don't care if it takes this entire lifetime, like I'm going to be with Gemini, because Gemini deserves someone like me, someone that's going to like step it up. Where are my angel numbers? You've got 1441, unique skills, life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, and important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed. Oh my God, she's just started a new business. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. Oh my God, I hope she's watching. She did say she was waiting for my latest reading, so that's making me smile. That's lovely. Okay, you're not allowed to know about new love, okay? But I think it's because they're already in your presence. You just haven't kind of accepted them as your new love yet. You obviously don't have to like do anything with anyone you don't want to, but you just never know, guys. This may grow on you. Whoever this person is that's around you really, really thinks the world of you. They would never hurt you or like let you down. Never ever. Oh, okay. Let's tidy up these cards. Please give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, hype me up, support the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Memberships are $5.99. They're through YouTube. Members get a monthly finance reading, a monthly Native American Indian medicine wheel reading, and an instalment of how to read tarot each month. Okay. If you want a personal reading, they're £25. You can email me at jen3585@gmail.com. That's in the channel description on YouTube. Or you can direct message on Instagram or TikTok. Thank you for hanging around, Jojo, and putting up with the long ass readings. Right, on to Cancer. We've got intuitive, emotional, nurturing, protective, loyal, sensitive. That's very nice. Very nice qualities. I might have to do 6 signs and do the other 6 tomorrow, just because I didn't think the explanations were going to be so long for those, but at the same time, I'm not mad about it. It's just I might not be able to do 12 signs tonight. Oh, I love crab. I'm sorry guys, but I'm a spiritualist and it's very important that I continue to learn and push myself. Also, when you read about spirituality, you tend to have, within a very short period of time, you tend to have spiritual experiences. That's the only way I can really put it. Certain things will occur or happen to you afterwards, and you're very aware that nothing like that's ever happened before. And I don't mean everyday occurrences, I mean like colours or symbols or numbers or emotions or psychic abilities. You activate spiritual abilities, psychic abilities as you read about it. So it's really important to not reject that and say like, oh, boring or whatever, because you're kind of like pushing away your abilities if you do that and you reject that. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Cancer's highest good. How is Cancer feeling in this final week of July 2026 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Cancer's feeling, please. King of Pentacles, upright, abundant, powerful, generous. You've got it going on. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're in control. Finances are good. Life is very stable, okay? You might be doing up a house. You could be lavishing other people with gifts. You could be spending money on yourself, but you are abundant, you are capable, you are stable. It's really, really nice. Anyone will be lucky to have you, Cancer. Bye, Jojo. Thanks for dropping in. Okay, so we've got a set of cards that are combined in the challenge position. Let's read from the back. 2 of Pentacles. It's about trying to keep all the plates spinning, priorities, what's going to win. We've got the Knight of Wands reversed, Page of Pentacles upright. The Knight of Wands is someone who's impulsive. So the opposite of impulsivity is someone who's calm, considered. They have strategy. They can be patient. They don't like to do things on a whim. There's a lot of earth energy here with Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, opportunity. Someone that's looking to invest. They don't want to make a malinvestment. They want it to be a good, solid investment. That's you, okay? That's you. I'm saying someone, but it's your cards. If we were to reverse those, then we'd have frivolity, but not commitment, okay? So that's the challenge. You either be someone who's exercising spontaneity and frivolity, or you look for someone who is ready to settle down and be stable. It depends, Cancer. If that just isn't something that you want, then don't do it. You know, if you do want something stable, then maybe this time it's going to work. Now this other combination came out face down, so let's look at these. New Moon reversed, New Beginnings reversed, Nine of Swords reversed. Something was really painful, and you've allowed yourself you've allowed yourself time to heal. So I think you thought, you know what, I don't want to waste time suffering fools. I'm not going to be blind and rush into anything with anyone just because I want a relationship. You could have reserved yourself, you know, like, nah, I'm putting this on reserve because this is something special. This is special produce that's only for people who are worthy of it. Yeah, that's what I'm intuitively getting, that kind of energy. Hi, I don't answer individual questions in the chat. Hanzala, but you can watch your sign on the sign of your person, and that should answer your questions, or you can get a personal reading. We've got the Moon reversed. This fear, you don't want to rush in. You don't want to be someone that gets involved too easily and gets walked on, or gets their heart stomped on, or taken for granted, or taken for a ride. You've seen that happen to other people. You've been hurt in the past. There's not a chance that you are going to rush into anything with anyone. You've got a peaceful life, okay? And someone's going to have to be brought into it that fits the bill, and that's it. Very, very healthy boundaries up. Very healthy boundaries up. Let's see who's showing up for you. We've got the Three of Pentacles in the challenge position. So someone doesn't know if they want to work together or not, or if that's going to be offered to the next person that they meet. Okay, they're also unsure. Let's see what else comes out for them. The Three of Swords, heartbreak. Ooh. You know, your ex has been haunting you for a while. Your ex been haunting you for a while. I'm assuming that it's your ex because we've got heartbreak with the Three of Swords. They feel like you're being uncooperative. You won't give them a second chance with that New Beginnings reversed. I mean, why would you? You know, it didn't work the first time. Death card reversed, they're not over it, okay? Your ex is obsessed with you. They're probably asking mutual friends about you. They could be trying to contact your family still. I don't know if you've got them on social media or anything like that. They could do drive-bys with your house or work. Or they're just heavily thinking about you. You know, like if they don't do physical drive-bys, they're literally like, you're in their heart space. Like, they're obsessed with you. High Priestess reversed is, I don't believe that I can navigate the things that are being thrown at me. I'm not ready to get hurt again. I don't want to deal with people who have got poor intentions. I'm just going to keep to myself for a while. Right, we've got a few cards here. It's a combination. We've got the Two of Swords. Not wanting to deal with it. The Fool reversed. Yeah, not a chance am I flying between two rocks to get crushed. It's certain death. The Sun card reversed. Like, you can't afford to, like, have your heart stamped on again. You haven't healed yet. You have not healed from this. You haven't recovered from it. And they're already expecting you to give them another chance. Just because you were hurt by someone doesn't mean that you actually want to give them another chance to hurt you a second time. It actually means I'm not looking to date anyone right now. I just need to do what's best for me. I want stability, and I need time to heal, time to, let go. Healthy heart chakra before I can even consider a relationship, and it will be with someone brand new. Not a chance that it will be, with this person that hurt you. Not a chance. They've been haunting your readings for a very long time. I think it's been about 2 years that this person's been showing up. Regretting how they, acted, regretting how they treated you, and I can just tell that you're not interested. You're not interested in pain. Four of Wands in the challenge position, that's stability. Tower reversed. Trying to avert disaster. You've got good stuff going on and you don't want anybody screwing it up. And rightly so. Let's get messages from them. Focused on money. You're my soulmate. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. I think if you... I don't know. This person is wasting their time. They seriously are. They're wasting their time. They hurt you and it's going to take a long time, to heal from that betrayal. I love you, but I can't say it out loud. Oh my God. What a dick. Because you know Cancer don't want to hear it. That's why you can't say it out loud. You get slapped. You get a slushy porn over you. Porn over you. Poured over you. Unified purpose. Emphasises working together towards a common goal or mission. You're gonna look for someone who can give you stability, and this person's already like, they've lost your confidence already because they screwed up, and it wasn't in a small way. It was in one of those ways where there's no coming back from it, and that's just the fact. Thinking back to how things were, if you were to get together now, you would recognise straight away, both of you, that the feelings have gone, things have changed, as a result of that hurt. So they'd be wasting their time, honestly. There you go. No coming back from that. Okay, when is Cancer going to meet somebody brand new then? More patience is required. Okay, so you seem to be fine, like keeping to yourself for now, Cancer. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, you probably need a bit more time to heal, okay? Do not rush into anything. If you feel like the wounds are not closed over, why would you rush into anything? It's not going to be sensible, okay? Give yourself the proper time. Once you are ready, you'll start to fancy people again. You realise like it'll just feel, I don't know, you'll know when you're ready and you'll know when you're not. I'm not going to clarify because this is a person that's been hanging around in Cancer's energy since time began. It's like 2 years now, so we don't need to do any of that. Let's get you a Gateway of Light Activation Oracle, because it really seems like you are going through a period of time where you're putting yourself first, and you're probably wanting to improve your relationship with Spirit as well. Crown Chakra upgrade. Ooh, okay, so the Crown Chakra is only activated once all the other chakras are being activated. So you have the root chakra, you have the sacral chakra between your hips, you have the solar plexus, which is just above your belly button, you have the heart chakra, where your heart is, you have your third eye chakra, okay, and your forehead, and you have the crown chakra right above your crown. So each chakra, they're like cogs turning, okay? And when everything else is fine in your life, whenever you've got peace with that root chakra, next you can become sexy and confident. Next, you could express how you feel and what it is that you want and what boundaries you've got. Next, you feel confident that you can navigate life's problems, whatever's thrown at you, okay? And then after that, your connection, your relationship with Spirit is improved. Your relationship with Spirit, this is what you graduated to, is going to be improved, upgraded. I love this deck, you know. Crown Chakra upgrade, let's have a look. Crown Chakra upgrade. 58. The crown chakra is the energy center found at the top of the head, often symbolized by 1,000-petaled lotus. Ooh. It governs our connection to wisdom, both internal and that of source. Opening the crown chakra represents connecting deeply with the heart of source and drawing down inspiration and insight. This card transports us to a sacred hall, with pillars representing the divine connections to source and a gateway that is guarded by a white dove, symbolizing the Holy Spirit. It may seem as though this is another realm or dimension. Ultimately, it is found within. We are all facets of Holy Spirit incarnate. This card calls us home to ourselves, encouraging us to claim our divinity. Connect. Visualize the crown of your head opening up and bursting with infinite clear and rainbow light. Send a signal from your crown up into the heart of heaven. Visualize streams of consciousness pouring into you and listen deeply. Your message. Your crown chakra is being upgraded. The spiritual connections you've always had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that you've run from or ignored are being reclaimed. This is an important time for you are uncovering gifts and wisdom and moving through healing. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and your belief in the divine. Know that it's okay and no grievances are being held against you. The Holy Spirit is with you and within you. This is a coming home to your truest self. You are also being encouraged to prepare yourself for miracles. Expect to experience wonder and blessings, for you are being surrounded by healing light. Divine encounters and holy experiences are happening around you. If you've had a challenging relationship with spirituality or religion in the past, this is now being healed and you can move forward in an authentic way, experiencing the divine on a personal level and beyond the limitations of unnecessary dogma. You are connected. Ooh, that's very cool. My goodness. A crown chakra upgrade. Alright, so a little bit more self-care, time for you, time to develop your relationship with spirit this summer, okay, Cancer? Take care. Give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost. Support the channel, hype me up. Rubies and whatnot. And I will see you in the next one. Personal readings are £25. You can email me at jen3585@gmail.com. You can direct message on Instagram or TikTok. Payment is by PayPal or Bax. As soon as I receive payment, I will record it because I'm off for the summer. I'm a full-time high school teacher, but I am now free for the summer, okay? So I will do the messages the same day. Memberships are available. Members get a monthly finance reading. They get a monthly Native American Indian medicine wheel reading. And a how to read tarot series. Okay, you get an installment each month. If you're interested in knowing the cards better or reading yourself, or you just want to know how I got into reading, that's all going up there each month. That's via YouTube, okay? So you just click join and you become a member on YouTube. You get all that stuff. Oh, I'm very hungry now. Tummy's rumbling. Everything's been spot on so far. Creative. Leo, you're creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, cheerful, and confident. Nice. Wait, I didn't get you an angel number, did I? I'm so sorry, I didn't get an angel number for Cancer. Leo's like, hang about. We got to do an angel number. Oh, look. 0000, limitless potential, reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success and victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. Relax. Oh, that's really nice, actually. So if you're looking for love, Cancer, whatever it is, like, I'm sorry if it happens for other people. Of course, it happens for you. Why would you think you're different? 1011, take action. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. Well, you are getting a crown chakra upgrade, so this is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Oh, don't give up, keep going, Cancer. Right, sorry Leo, we're back. We are back. Just to let you know, I've decided that I'm only doing to Virgo. I will do Virgo and then I will go for my dinner because I just think it's way too long to sit for, and the readings are longer because I'm using the gateway of like oracle and reading out the meanings and everything. So I'm not gonna like not do that. I'm just gonna spread it over today and tomorrow because I can, because I'm off at the moment. I want something to eat. I want to move around, live my life. So tomorrow will be Libra through to Pisces, just in case anyone's hanging around waiting for those signs. Should we put a little message on there? Aries to Virgo. Today. It's too long to sit. I start getting cankles. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Leo's highest good. How is Leo feeling in this final week of July 2026 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Leo's feeling, please. Thanks for loves. Right, what have we got? For Leo, we've got the King of Swords reversed, the Page of Wands upright, the King of Cups upright, the 3 of Wands. Oh my god. Right, you know how wild cats hunt for food? That's how your approach to love is. You are open, you are ready, you've got that big lion heart. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're ready to take action. Wow. If a Leo goes towards someone and they're looking for a relationship, that person gonna have a ring on their finger like within a year and a half. They'll court them traditionally, they'll be very loyal, and they will make an honest partner of them. They're looking for if they're a lion, they're looking for the lioness. If they're a lioness, they're looking for the lion. You know, it's serious. And a Leo is very good looking, they could have anyone. They're very magnetic, fiery, passionate, impressive, naturally skilled, naturally talented, very blessed in terms of capabilities. Massive ego, but that attracts people to them. But they're also incredibly loyal and romantic as well. I don't know why the King of Swords is there reversed first, so I don't know if you are out with the old and in with the new, and you're just completing, you know, some sort of divorce with a person, or you could be like swiping that sword, like cutting away the crap. You're only interested in someone who is going to have your heart. I've never had that combination before, so it's a little bit like question marks for me. But it's how you feel, so you'll know. You're certainly ready to take action and pursue someone and be in love. But it is for love. It's not for sex. It's not for what you can achieve together. It's going to be, this is my life partner because this person has a good heart, because I can trust them, because they're my ride or die, you know, well, I like everything that they are. Romeo and Juliet kind of like loyalty. Six of Swords upright is moving on, it's transition, taking a new course. We've got the Judgment reversed, rebirth, Justice reversed, balance. I don't know if you're going to try to, you know, go in all guns blazing for something new, and if you're going to receive some sort of fuss from the ex, or you're going to have some kind of baggage that's going to get involved, some people that are going to get involved on your ex's side. Something's going to feel unfair. Something's going to feel unfair, unjust, when it comes to you choosing a new direction for yourself. The Knight of Wands, you don't care, you're going for it. You could be not even finished, you know, divorcing someone or breaking up with someone, and you're like, do you know what, I've seen the person that is going to be my wife, or I've seen the person that's going to be my husband, and I don't care if I've been married before, I'm going to do it again, and this time it's going to work. You know, like, it's very impulsive, it's classic Leo behaviour. And yet we've got the Page of Wands, and the reason I know that is because you're in the King of Cups energy, so that's very fixed energy. It's not someone who's going to just, you know, go out with anyone. This is a life partner that you're looking for, but you're not going to wait forever. You know, if there's divorce proceedings going on, or someone's trying to stop you from moving on, it doesn't matter, you know, like, you do not care. You're not fazed by any drama, any residual baggage. You are not fazed. I know, Leos, and you will make shit happen. You'll move heaven and earth. If you decide you want something, it's happening. It's just happening. And no one can do a thing about it. Right, here we go. We've got the Empress reversed and the Page of Swords upright. Someone wants to communicate, but they may not have made any communication towards you yet. They could be, we've got the Empress, that's Libra and Taurus. They share that major arcana. Andromeda, you know, she is beautiful, she's abundant, she's supposed to attract a happily ever after scenario. She's reversed. So this is someone who's feeling very insecure. They're very watchful. It could be the ex. Or it could be someone just who has very low confidence right now, very low self-esteem right now. Or they're a little bit insecure anyway. We'll know by looking at the rest of the cards that come out for them. Oh God, I've just flung that. Where's that gone? The Eight of Swords reverse. Someone's getting out of their head. They could have been too shy to approach. Maybe they felt like you were very impressive. They hero worship you, put you on a pedestal. They think, you know, you're amazing, and why would you look at them? They're getting out of that energy. The Chariot reversed, failure, loss or defeat at the last minute. Maybe they choked, maybe they were going to speak to you, ask you out, try and flirt with you, and they've choked at the last minute. That's the Major for Cancer. It's about having willpower, courage, willpower to succeed in any ambitions or goals that you have. Whether it's to, you know, it's an emperor that jumps in the chariot, maybe they're trying to gain more territory, or maybe they're trying to maintain what they've got. But there's major goals or aims. big moves being made, going towards someone, actively travelling towards someone to ask them out or secure a second date or something like this. This person feels like, you know, it's been a fat flop, they've fallen on their face. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Ace of Cups in the upright, creation, being completely in love or self-love, one or the other. Sorry if my tummy's rumbling loudly. The Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Swords reversed, and the Sun card upright. So Leo, you are creating a new direction for yourself. I think this person probably wanted a rebirth. They wanted a do-over, and you're not having any of it, to be honest. With that Seven of Swords reversed, that Ace of Pentacles reversed, and that Sun card upright, you just want a happy life. You know, like you're just taking care of you, and there is no room for pampering someone else or you're putting up with their BS. Two of Cups reversed with the Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, so unrequited love. Feelings are not mutual. They didn't reach past the early stage, and the Two of Swords reverse is like, that is quite clear now, and I'm prepared to tell that person that, you know, it's a no from me. We will not have a do-over. Let's get messages from the person that's showing up in your reading. Looks like the ex. Attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. Well, that's not good. So you could be seeing someone who's a flirt. You don't trust them. Yeah, why on earth would you want to do over with someone who's making you feel insecure? They could be someone who's, like I said earlier, they could be a naturally insecure person, and that's why they need validation from lots of different people. If you become busy or distracted or focused on other things in your life, other people in your life, this person's going to be like, right, I need validation from someone else then. Or even if you're giving them attention, they're going to be like, well, I want to know other people fancy me as well. I'm terrified of rejection if I open up. Well, they probably feel that they'll get rejected because that's what's deserved, you know what I mean? I feel guilty for not saying what you needed to hear. So if you needed to know that this person's only about you and they're not talking to anyone else, and they kind of like laughed in your face or brushed it off or like said, well, you're a flirt, so why would I not be a flirt? They know now that they shouldn't have replied like that. You know, or like if you needed to know how much this person, you know, like they feel that you mean to them, and they just couldn't bring themselves to say it because they don't want to be vulnerable in front of you, that just shows you like you're wasting your time, you know, like, and someone who's very insecure. Some people love to make, you know, their partners jealous, and like that's a form of insecurity. If you need to make your partner unhappy and make them worry that, you know, that you're getting attention from other people, that's just playing games. That's not considering their feelings. It's not unconditional love. It's playing games. It's game playing. It's not nice. and it will do damage. You know, people aren't going to put up with that shit for long, if at all. I'd go fucking spare. Unraveling mysteries encourages exploration of the deeper meanings of your connection. Yes, perhaps it feels like there isn't really too much depth, or it's not a secure connection. Flame of desire represents the burning passion that ignites between twin flames. Ooh, twin flame. Soul's echo indicates that your love resonates deeply within both of you. So you are twin flames. Meaning that one of you is a runner and the other one's a chaser. And usually you have a lesson to learn from each other. Okay, it's your job to hold a mirror up to this person and tell them about themselves, and not, you know, bend to their every whim. Not make yourself so malleable that you don't recognise your own self-worth anymore. You know, not to chase them, but to stop and say, I'm not doing that. Turn around, walk the other way. And them to like be running, turn around and be like, where's my Leo? Why aren't they chasing me? And like, you know, be confused, and then start to question why they expect people to chase them even after how they behaved. Your job is to cause this person to question their own behaviour, and they, for some reason, are addicted to the attention from others. They have a fragile heart, they are terrified of rejection. They feel guilty for not saying I love you, or saying, you know, like, I only want you, or of course I'm not talking to anyone else. They feel guilty. Okay, so I would say that they are the runner. I would say that you are the chaser. And yeah, it's your lesson to learn not to chase, and it's their lesson to learn not to run. Now that means that this relationship is going to be very off and on. Very off and on. And there could be long periods of time where you are not around each other, and you are upset, you are angry, you are frustrated. It's a very frustrating situation, a twin flames connection, but it's got incredible purpose to it. It's profound. Okay, it's the most important connection and interaction this person will have in their lifetime, and the same goes for you. You will be different after it. Okay, and it may take several years for you to learn your lesson fully, and for them to learn their lesson fully, as some people don't learn their lesson in this lifetime. It's very sexual, it's emotionally loaded chemistry, that's based off physical chemistry, but you know that there's something deeper here, and you know this person is addictive to you, like it's toxic AF, because they always let you down, they're always running away from you. You would never let anyone else treat you like this, you know, but it's like intoxicating because it's emotionally loaded. Most players don't want to get involved emotionally with you. This person does. They let you in. They let you know certain things that they don't tell anybody. They make you privy to things that they don't allow anyone else to be privy to, except for maybe one person in their whole life, you know. So it's intoxicating because you know that it's profound, it's important, it's spiritual, it's not just physical. So yeah, but it's very frustrating. You know, you'll cry out of frustration, you'll be mad with frustration. They're definitely the runner. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to have a relationship together and be together forever. I've got a book about twin flames and I haven't finished it, but I know that it doesn't always result in a relationship, but you do have this mission to perform with each other, and it is to hold a mirror up to one another's behaviour. It won't be all concluded and done within a year, it will be like several years, okay? when you're not around each other, contrary to, you know, a normal conventional courting situation where suddenly someone ghosts you and you've been getting to know each other and dating in a very clear-cut way, that would wreck, you know, what has been started for someone to just disappear. With twin flames, distance already starts to be created by this person within the first few days. They're not getting in touch or they're cancelling on you, or it's instant. And so you're conditioned over time to learn to be disappointed by them. And that's how you know it's a twin flame situation, because for some reason, even though they're acting like a player, you know they're not a player, you know they're actually like wounded really badly, like emotionally wounded. And this is manipulation that stems from insecurity due to father issues, mother issues. No one else tells this person about themselves, you do. Okay, that's the point of this. It's not to have a happily ever after together. Most twin flames won't result in a happily ever after, but who knows. The most important thing is to tell this person about themselves so that they can learn and grow and evolve and experience, you know, extreme personal development that is needed. It's needed. A person could be married and have children with someone and, you know, trauma bond to them, and they're still running. They're still running. 30 years later, they're still running. They're doing behaviours that push people away, keep all people in their life, friends, family, colleagues, at arm's length. Everyone's kept at arm's length. No one's really, you know, like truly allowed to get into this person's like inner circle. They're not, and they could know a lot of people and be very sociable, but what they've been through and what they're thinking and feeling will be under lock and key. Lock and key. They would take it to the grave rather than tell anyone. Yeah, they're putting up a front. They're putting up that they feel energetic. They're putting up a front of happiness. They're not really happy and sad because they are wounded severely in a very fundamental way. So, you know, it's not like a situation where you necessarily end up getting to fulfill a normal connection with this person, but they're walking around unhealed. They're living, you know, in a situation where they're wounded and pretending that everything's all right, even with like a partner and children, you know, and what people would class as success by society's standards. You know, like they have assets, they have a day job, they have, you know, holidays, they have happiness, but they're actually really, really wounded. They will probably let down a lot of people in their life, not only you. They will probably push away a lot of people in their life, not only you. And it's your job to tell them about themselves, because other people don't. Other people chase them and knock on the door and say, where have you been? You know, you're not about that. You're going to tell this person, you know, like about themselves. And it's your job to do that. You're the one person in this universe that's been picked for that role. So you must do it. What's the messy truth about this connection? Broken trust, lies, cheating, promises shattered. Told you, I hate all that. You're my obsession, unhealthy attachment, fixated, no peace. Bloody hell. They're very dramatic, those cards, aren't they? But it's how it feels to be in that situation. Facing it, you know something isn't right, don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. Oh, God. You could make this person feel very safe, very secure, and yet they constantly push your boundaries and, you know, do things to sort of have you fall out with them to see if they'll be forgiven. because they're reenacting something that was done between them and their parent, whoever they've got a father or mother wound with. They're reenacting it constantly. They push people away, they upset people, and then they wait for that person to chase them, to validate them and make them feel like, no, you can mess up and I'll still forgive you. Okay, they reenact it and project it onto everyone around them, but the person they need true healing with is that mother or father. And for some people, they'll never get that because their parent's not alive anymore, or doesn't want to see them, or they don't know who their parent is. And for some people, they may get healing from that. Veiled paths face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore unknowns. Excuse me. Total drama, action. When people are being dysfunctional within a family dynamic, immediate family and wider family, within a community, affecting friends, colleagues, bosses, line managers, shit crumbles, shit explodes, it implodes, there's all kinds of chaos kicking off at times, and it's because this person's angering people, they're frustrating people, they're at the end of their tether with their behaviours, their running behaviours. Look, red flags, total drama, arguments, fighting. There could be physical fighting. This person could be very manipulative. They could tell fibs. They could be very flattering, very persuasive. They've got to work everybody and massage people's egos to put up with their shit and get forgiven over and over. There's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? Yeah, there's stuff that you don't know. This person senses that you're onto them and they're freaked out by it. They're freaked out by your, intuition, the fact that you're onto them and how messed up they really are. You see them for what they are. They can't hide from you. Oh, that's the wrong set, isn't it? What are we looking for? Advice. It will cost you to keep dealing with this person. Get a clearer view first of what's going on, what you're dealing with. Okay, this is going to put you right through the ringer to deal with this person. When could Leo meet somebody new? Two months from now. Okay, so September, you could meet someone brand new, Leo, and you won't have to deal with any of this crap. Trust me, I know how hard it is to not be addicted to someone like this anymore. I've gone through it myself, so I know that's not an easy thing. You have to do that when you are ready to do that. You can't, don't judge yourself or let anyone judge you for dealing with this person, because it's something they won't even understand what it is. It isn't a player, it's someone who's wounded, and you have unconditional love for them. That's why you were dealing with them for the time that you were. It's not because you just enjoy having people wipe their feet on you. And you're not in the habit of letting just anybody, screw up like that. Let's get you a Gateway of Light activation oracle, and then an angel number. And then we'll be going on to Virgo. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. What a beautiful card. Higher heart activation. Oh, we read that one for Taurus, didn't we? 88. The higher heart chakra is the most ascended form of the heart chakra. It's found in the centre of the chest in the heart region and is seen clairvoyantly as a pink colour. The reason that this energy centre is pink is because it's the opposite or complementary of green, which is red, with the white light of spirit. Through this stargate of the heart, we have the potential to connect with divine love, the love that exists in all things, and experience the heaven within. This card transports us to the higher heart space, where we can recognise that love is not an external essence, but a light we hold within. It has been there through every lifetime. When the higher heart becomes active, it's a recognition that the search for love has ended, and the excavation of the heart has finally begun. Place your hand on your heart and affirm, I am love. Love is my truth. Love is my inheritance. I allow love to be my experience. I am love. You have experienced much fear, separation, and heartache in your lifetime, Leo. This has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. For a long time, you've been trying to open yourself back up, but have been concerned about being far too vulnerable. This card shows you have realised that love isn't something you have to work for or search for, but your divine inheritance. You have also recognised that this energy isn't something that comes through relationships or external experiences, but is your natural state of being. The more you close off, the more you close off from your true self. The more you drop your shields, the more love is revealed. The more you express the love you are, the more it is reflected back to you. Love is your truth. That's really nice. Okay, let's get you. So 2 months from now, okay, you're going to meet someone who is brand new. And that's because you're doing this work on yourself and you're putting yourself first. You're recognising what's not right, okay, what's not good for you. Intuition, 111. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realisation, taking action, unconditional love. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. Ooh, okay. So you're getting what's coming to you in terms of, you know, a person who's right for you, career success, a true sense of who you are, you know, stability, emotional stability, self-esteem. A fantastic relationship with spirit. You trust yourself, you trust your own judgment, and you know that it's just costing you to continue, you know, dealing with this existing person. Okay, so I am going to clear the cards away. That was your reading, Leo. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel, hype me up, and I will see you in the next one. If you would like a membership, they're $5.99 a month. They're through YouTube. You can click join and you will be able to see the financial readings that have been made available each month. For the last few months, you will be able to see the Native American Indian medicine wheel readings that have been made available by zodiac sign for the last several months, and you will be able to see the installments for the How to Read Tarot series that have been so far released. If you would like a personal reading, they're £25. They don't have to be about love, but they absolutely can. once I've received payment by PayPal or Bax, I will record the reading and I'll put it on YouTube and send you the link. You can watch it at your leisure as many times as you want to, on the telly or on your phone. I don't have to send it to you in chunks or use up your memory or anything like that. That's why it's on YouTube. It's confidential. Nobody can see it. Some people worry about that. And I think that's it. I think that is it. Sometimes it's nice if you've got the money right now to buy a personal reading. You know, it feels like a little bit of a gift to yourself. But I know money comes and goes, so don't worry about it. I always appreciate a like, a comment, sharing the channel, any of that. Okay, we are going on to Virgo, last one of the day. I'm going to do the other sides tomorrow just because I've been sitting for a long time, need to have some dinner and move around and my voice starts going. Let's put Libra to Pisces tomorrow. Virgo, you've got analytical, practical, loyal, gentle, hard-working, perfectionist. 100% that's you, 100%. My mum's a Virgo. Dad's a Gemini. Sister's an Aries, I'm a Taurus. I've got a nephew who's Leo and a nephew who's Scorpio. A personal reading, what do you mean, how long will it take? Like, how long would the recording be? Or how long till you receive it? It'd probably be like half an hour or slightly more for a personal reading, in length. Spirit guides, the universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Virgo's highest good. How is Virgo feeling in this final week of July 2026 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Virgo's feeling, please. Until you receive it. So once I get payment, I'll record it. And then it's the time that it takes to upload. So probably within 2 hours of me starting to record it, you'll have it. It would be like, you know, if you asked in the morning, you'd have it by lunch. If you asked at lunch, you'd have it by evening. If you asked in the evening, you'd have it by midnight or whatever. Five of Swords and the World card upright. I've never had that combination before. Now, this could be internal conflict rather than external conflict, Virgo. that could be mixed emotions in a conflict when it comes to life, because in the story of the major arcana, the Fool realises that better days are coming. We must take life's rough with the smooth. But you could feel really conflicted about that at the moment and just think, this sucks. This situation sucks. Honestly, like, why do I have to have lessons? Why does it have to be like this? Oh, thanks, Christina. Yeah, so you can email me or direct message on TikTok or Instagram. And you can, if you want to tell me anything about your person, like their name, so I can ask the divine using their name, I can do that. You can tell me what sign they are, but you don't have to. Some people share a bit of history about what's gone on between the two of you, and some people tell me nothing. Okay, it's absolutely fine either way. Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords is major clarity, major truth, a confession, or a major revelation when it's upright. So the opposite of a major truth is keeping something secret. The opposite of confessing is keeping it in to yourself, not telling anyone. The opposite of clarity is being unclear, confused, foggy. So I just think you feel really lost at the moment, Virgo. I honestly think you feel lost. You don't understand, like, what this is all about. Why have I been sent these lessons? Why has everything sucked? Why have I been single for so long? Why did it not work out, the first time I was married? Like, just feeling pessimistic. Two of Cups reversed. Okay, so you could have had your heart broken recently, even if it's something fairly new. You could feel like, the other person just didn't like you the way that you liked them. Or you might feel like people show you interest, but you just can't get excited about them. It's just not happening. Let's get 3 for them, whoever's showing up for you. King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Swords reversed. What on earth? King of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone that knows what they want. They believe that they have a good job. They're good looking. They have great status. Why would you turn them down? It's not someone who is confused about their goals in life. They could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, so they could have that in their chart, or it's just someone who is very confident right now, solar plexus activated, assertive, confident, goal-orientated. They enjoy challenges, they enjoy success. Ace of Cups is being in love. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, they believe in good luck, good karma. They feel like you are their destiny. The universe is bringing you towards them because they deserve you. Hi, Joyty. Sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. Joyty. Queen of Swords reverse is like a divorce card, so I don't really get why that's there. Queen of Swords upright is truth. It's communication, it's logic, it's facts, it's honesty, it's straight to the point. Don't mess with me. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strategy, seeing clearly, yeah, like being sharp-minded. When it's reversed, you know, if you've got a silver tongue, you could use that against someone to manipulate them, or you could block communication, or you could be very blunt in the way that you approach people and speak to people and deal with people. The Queen of Swords reverse could be someone who has a strategy, okay? They intend to make things go their way with little regard for how that would affect others. They could be persuasive, manipulative. They may omit truths, leave out some essential details. They've got the potential to be really quite brutal. See, that's really odd to me. It's like when it's reversed, it's a negative aspect. It's not positive. It's like overly harsh, blunt, blocking people, or cutting out. I don't know why. I'm like, because they're obviously really all about you and very much focused on love, very confident. They feel like this is their destiny. They may swipe that sword at anyone that tries to interfere with this. It's kind of sexy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like I am. These are collective readings, so these ones are free. Okay, so they should resonate by zodiac sign. Let me type it in case you want to translate. Oh, nice, you're listening from India. I love India. I love the fact that there's so many religions there and you just peacefully, you know, coexist. Yeah, I don't like politicians either. Oh wait, something's come out here. I must have shuffled before responding to you. We've got the Devil card in the upright, so that's the major arcana for Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be dealing with someone who is obsessed, and I mean like their goal in life is to get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, not just anyone. Okay, a Leo will look at a bunch of people and they will find a person that they deem to be the most, you know, valid, the most valuable, you know, like a prize, and they will pick you, and that is hugely flattering. It's a big compliment. So Virgo, this person, you know, they are laser focused on having a relationship and they're not going to let anybody get in the way of it. You are their prize. I like it. But I'm biased because I always got hunted by Leos. We're currently on Virgo at the moment. I go through all the zodiac signs. This spread is, it can show someone that you're currently dealing with or someone that's coming in for you in the future. But this, at the moment, we're on Virgo. What sign are you? I love me a Leo. They're annoyingly good at everything as well. It's so annoying, honestly. Like, I'm one of these people that has to do things lots of times and then I'll slowly get better. But a Leo just does it and it's just like really good at it, like the best at it straight away, and it's so annoying. 2 of Wands, 10 of Swords in the upright, and the Moon. I feel like this person's planning an exit from the one that they're with. I've never had a message like that using these cards, but it's got a planning phase. The 10 of Swords is extreme pain, like the most anyone can experience, and 10 is the end of a cycle, it's completion. And then the Moon card is being afraid. It's a major arcana, and it's walking forwards anyway, despite fears. Because, you know, fear is an illusion. It's what we tell ourselves, you know, something bad could happen, but maybe nothing bad happens. We must try anyway. In the story of the major arcana, the Fool realises that he must walk forwards anyway, even if he's afraid. What happens in the dark? You know, some stuff cannot be seen. Something may jump out at us and, you know, we will be afraid. We won't know how to respond to it necessarily. It might happen really quickly. So that creates fear. However, we could perfectly navigate anything thrown our way. We could indeed be capable of dealing with whatever is put before us. Sometimes there's nothing to be afraid of. You know, like your first day in a new job, you're afraid, but it's just fear of the unknown. You may come back saying, oh, everyone was really nice. You know, I had quite an easy day, which was good. They gave me some time to get set up. And so, like, you've been, like, biting your nails all night, dreading, like, your first day in this new job, and there was nothing to even bloody worry about. Okay, so, but it looks like this person planning to move forwards with that Piscean energy, the Moon card, you know, a little bit nerve-wracking, but at the same time, they've got nothing to lose. They just want the end of this painful cycle. And this is something they've been planning. So do you see why I feel like they're actually leaving someone? They're obsessed with this idea. And that divorce card's there. I'm not saying they're necessarily married to someone, but they could be in a relationship or getting free from someone that's codependent on them. Like, you know, a parent or someone that's very needy, a sibling, a friend. Depending on how old you are in your 20s, you know, friends act like you fucking, you know, owe them your life. You're not allowed to get with anyone because it'll affect their friendship with you. It's ridiculous. It's not like that in your 30s and your 40s, thank goodness. The major arcana with the Devil and the Moon card tells me that this person not going to change their mind. They're not going to be swayed. And woe, you know, woe betide anybody that tries to tell them who to date and whether to be with you or not, Virgo. Like, goodness me. It's hot. It's hot as hell. Right, let's get 3 for the outcome. Hermit, Virgo, another major arcana. So, in the story of the major arcana, the Fool realises that he must walk this part of the journey alone because the answers lie within him. Okay, he cannot ask other people what he wants, what went on in the relationship, and what he wants going forwards. What was my part? What was their part? What was their part? That's all part of self-reflection, introspection, shadow work, shadow healing, time to yourself, time not dating. It comes, Virgo's the most reflective sign. It's the number 7, and it's it's looking back at the past, soul searching. I'm running out of voice here. Hang on. Just need to survive a couple more cards. We've got the Page of Pentacles upright with the the Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so that is healing. Okay, reflecting on past relationships, having time to oneself. And this is coming out from the cold, ready to invest in a new relationship. I'm telling you now, everything on this person's spread is about starting a relationship. And they want you, and no one is getting in the way of it. No one. Not family, not friends, not colleagues, not a boss, not a neighbour. No one. Chariot reversed. Why is the Chariot reversed? Failure, loss, or defeat the last minute. Willpower, Cancer. It's the Emperor that jumps into the Chariot and they have a major goal or aim. This person's major goal or aim is to be in a steady relationship with the one that they love, someone who they deem to be, the best of the best looking, with the most prospects, from a great family, like great morals, they would make an ideal parent. They are looking for the best of the best. Now they've gone towards the best of the best, or they're going to go towards the best of the best, and somehow it's not going to work first time. And I don't know why. I don't know if someone's going to try to sabotage it. Well, look, all that's probably going to do is make this person even more determined. I don't know why I got that thought in my head, but it's either that it's going to be sabotaged, or they haven't really got a plan. No, that doesn't really fit with Leo energy or fire energy. Of course they have a plan. I'm just thinking what the Queen of Swords would be. I don't know, I'm just getting like some sort of altercation, some sort of argument or warning towards another person, like, you best not mess with this. It could be an ex, I guess. It could be the ex, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get messages. Well, this is someone new coming in, I fully believe. So let's get this deck. We'll get a timing, and we'll get, advice. Vibrational harmony highlights the importance of maintaining positive energies together. Let's get advice. Keep an open mind. Okay, so like, you can afford to trust this person, Virgo. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. You are like the micromanager of all of the zodiac signs. You're a neat freak. You are visionary. You are creative. You're at one with Mother Earth. You love a project, but you always want to be the manager. And I think you can count on this person to see this through. It doesn't matter if somebody tries to screw with it. They may have someone toxic attached to them. I don't know whether it's an ex or a family member or someone else. But I'm leaning in that direction for some reason. That's intuitive. It's not necessarily something that's shown up in the spread. You may look at it and think, no, I know what that Queen of Swords reversed is about. But it's just with the combination of the other cards with it and the rest of the spread, I know this person wants to be with you. Whether they know you exist yet or not, they're going to be like hell for leather coming after you. Like, nothing's going to stop them. Like, wild horses couldn't stop this person. 10 men could be holding this person back, you know, by their arms, and they would get free. Like, I don't know how else to, like, put it. They're going to be, like, very determined. Because that's how they apply themselves to career. It's how they apply themselves to anything. So when it comes to relationships, they will apply that force, you know, the same. That determination, the same. They will be wanting that success, the same. When's this going to happen, please? When's this going to happen? Stay positive about it. Okay, so it's just going to happen to you. You don't need to do anything. Aaliyah will make it like that. Let's get you a Gateway of Light activation card and then an angel number. Ooh, crown chakra upgrade. Now that is about knowing your worth. Let me give you the full. It says divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Crown chakra upgrade. The crown chakra is the energy centre found at the top of the head. Often symbolised by a 1,000-petalled lotus, it governs our connection to wisdom, both internal and that of source. Opening the crown chakra represents connecting deeply with the heart of source and drawing down inspiration and insight. This card transports us to a sacred hall with pillars representing the divine connections to source and a gateway that is guarded by a white dove, symbolising the Holy Spirit. It may seem as though this is another realm or dimension. Ultimately, it is found within. We are all facets of Holy Spirit incarnate. This card calls us home to ourselves, encouraging us to claim our divinity. Connect, visualise the crown of your head opening up and bursting with infinite, clear and rainbow light. Send a signal from your crown up into the heart of heaven. Visualise streams of consciousness pouring into you. Listen deeply. Your crown chakra has been upgraded. The spiritual connections you've always had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that you have run from or ignored are being reclaimed. This is an important time for you are uncovering gifts and wisdom and moving through healing. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and your belief in the divine. Know that it's okay and no grievances are being held against you. The Holy Spirit is with you and within you. This is a coming home to your truest self. You are also being encouraged to prepare yourself for miracles. Expect to experience wonder and blessings, for you are being surrounded by healing light. Divine encounters and holy experiences are happening around you. If you have had a challenging relationship with spirituality or religion in the past, this is now being healed and you can move forward in an authentic way, experiencing the divine on a personal level and beyond the limitations of unnecessary dogma. You are connected. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Virgo, you're coming into a period of time where you're reaching, it's almost like reaching moksha, you know, like personal development, learning lessons, seeing your own self-worth, you're being given the key to the gates, you know, like you're about to be given your true soulmate, like come into alignment with your true life's purpose, everything. And yet, at the beginning of this, you had the World card and the Five of Swords, because you were like, how can this be, you know, what's meant for me? Like this kind of like series of calamities that I've experienced previously. But you're about to get what's owed. Oh my God, it's amazing. You're about to get what's owed. Let's get you an angel number. This person's going to worship you. They're going to put you on a pedestal. You're going to be on a red velvet cushion with gold piping. They're going to feed you peeled grapes off a little silver spoon. They're going to put a crown on you, you know. Look at this. 444 protection. 2222. Look at these even numbers. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances and resources to make things happen. Chills. Feminine forces, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Oh my God, you're getting sent your like divine partner. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honour commitments and people around. Don't judge. Listen. Oh my God, I feel like I want to burst into tears. I'm not a Virgo. It's not my message. It's not for me, but it's beautiful. That's utterly amazing. You're going to have like success and true love. And it's the one that's meant for you, that just like knows they see you exactly for everything that you are. They're going to think you are amazing. You can't be improved. They have won the prize. And anyone that tries to mess with it is going to, you know, they're going to meet the end of that sword. So, yeah. Wow. Okay, I will be back on tomorrow. Yeah, please like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel, hype me up, get rubies, whatever it is. Memberships are available. They're $5.99 a month. Members receive a monthly finance reading, a monthly Native American Indian medicine wheel reading, and an instalment from the How to Read Tarot series that I have created. Yeah, personal readings are £25. You can email me, jen3585@gmail.com. It's in the channel description here on YouTube, or you can direct message on Instagram or TikTok. Right, it's time for me to go and have my very cold dinner, lunch dinner. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for sticking around and learning with me. See you in the next one.